Hey Leo, this is Chronic Joy Tarot, and we're going to do your general reading for April 2018 for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Either April 2018 or sort of whenever you come upon this video really is the time you're meant to gain the lesson. The readings I do are about the growth of your soul and less about your actual happenings in your life. It's about how your soul can respond to those happenings at any given time. On Instagram too, I want you guys to follow me. I'm ramping that up over there. I'm doing some daily videos, almost daily, and I'm at Living Chronic Joy on Instagram. So that'd be great to see you there. In the meantime, I'll still do these YouTube videos. They just take a little longer. I love the Oracle card I pulled for you guys this month. And I'm using this new deck. It's based on the poetry of Rumi. And the card I pulled for you at this time, Leo, is called Passion for Purpose. And just the artwork on these cards, if you could see, is just gorgeous. The colors, the strokes, and the way I just love the artwork. Every card is like a little mini masterpiece, and they're really good sized cards too, so you just get to see all the detail of the artist. So passion for purpose, Leo. Let me read you this little poem by Rumi. Love, like life, flows through the heart. Feel the thrill of the flow and say nothing. It's beautiful. It's talking about your deepening awareness of what uniquely drives you. Okay? It's actually, helping you to settle more deeply into your life purpose. Now, this doesn't mean, your personality's purpose, your ego's side. It doesn't mean what you do for a living, it can turn into that, but this is more about what drives you. What validates you? What are you learning about yourself that allows you to honor your heart and show up in that way, right? It's a deep card. This is a really deep card. And we do get distracted, by the stresses and the pains and the challenges in life. We get distracted by that, and we lose our sense of knowing who we are. But this card is guiding us to remember that we have built into us, a purpose, a passion, a drive, something from our heart that gives our life meaning. Okay? Honoring others, honoring humanity, being able to serve with love. It's one of the most important ways to, discover your deeper and higher selves is to start with the heart, right? And what drives you. You have, an opportunity here. You might find that as you start to discover more and more what drives you, that other parts and aspects of yourself shed. Certain situations in your life may fall away. It's okay, because they were there to serve you for the time. And as you grow and as you deepen, you'll find more meaning in less. Do you know what I mean? Because that your sense of love for life and everything in general is growing, so that it doesn't take much to trigger that love. It takes very little. Just today I was at the coffee shop and I saw the sweetest little child, and I just knew in my heart that this child, his dad was saying, I don't know, you get to kind of thinking about our babies and what world we're growing up in. And I just said, this baby is going to create his world. He's going to create it. He's going to create the beauty that he needs. I could feel it in this child. It was beautiful. And the dad kind of looked at me like, oh, really? Like, but I was getting deep with him. Okay, Leo. So your starting point here on this reading is this level of cards here. And you're centered right in the middle of a breakthrough. Look at that. Getting ready to bust wide open there from the inside out. And that is totally connected to your passion. It's totally connected to your passion. This is like your solar plexus chakra. You know, your sense of connection to your self-empowerment, ready to bust out, right? I love that. This is where you are now. And within you, you may be coming out of a phase of a little bit of a hibernation, a little bit of a, yeah, I'm not really going to share my heart with others. I need to protect it right now. This is in your past. This is quickly dissolving away because the passion is coming back. Your connection to what's real for you, your connection to what's right for your life is really starting to show up. And what's it resulting in your external world is an opening up of your heart, sharing your gifts, connecting with others. Whatever that is that drives you, you're not going to keep it to yourself anymore. Okay? It would serve you not to keep it to yourself anymore. I'm not going to tell you what to do. But it would definitely enhance your experience to tap into your heart and what drives you and share it. Get out there and share it. You know, I've had this desire lately to work with some nonprofits, and there are a few causes that are really close to my heart. And I meditated on it, and I thought, you know, this is what I'm seeking. And for whatever reason, the next day on one of my social media feeds, I see someone that I normally follow reposted something from a nonprofit right in my area that is working toward some of the causes that are really important to me. And it was like, where'd this come from, right? Because I got in touch with it. I got in touch with that need that was true to my heart, and then I let it go, and I trusted that I will find it when it's time, and literally the next day it showed up. So, you know, staying connected to what's true for you is the key. Moving forward, I love it. You've gotten a lot done, Leo. You've gotten a lot. You can rest on your laurels right now for a little while. You're really working on integrating your outward and inward lives. And or some of you are actually, and some of you are striving for that. But the integration and that balance of without and within is really, it's really one of the finest ways to live, because you're guided by your heart, and then you can execute in your external world and make sure that those passions and those ways that you are represented by your heart show up in your life. They show up in your relationships. They show up in your connections with others. As long as you're staying authentic and true to what's right for you, okay? But you've made it. You've gotten to a certain level of that knowing, and you're ready to grow. You're ready for more, okay? Abundance is coming. I love this. I love all of it. Abundance is on its way, right? Or it is right here with you now. And abundance, by that I don't mean, you know, just monetary riches, but that feeling, that fullness of life within you and without you, right? And in your external world. Just in the way you communicate with others, there could be abundance there. You could be really feeling and listening and hearing others more from the heart for the first time, you know, in a long time. Or, you know, a feeling of real deep connectedness to yourself, which is probably, you know, a result of this breakthrough you're upon. Really feeling it, that I've achieved so much and I feel more myself than I ever have, right? This is the work you're doing. Within you, your intuition is guiding you always, and you're raising your level of consciousness just daily, almost every day. You're getting it. You're doing the work, Leo. It doesn't feel like the transformation is happening as quickly as it is because our external views, our mind places, our mind is there for that reason, to schedule, to set goals, to reach them, to set a plan to reach your goal, to think your way through and set the logic and all. That's what your mind, and it's a beautiful tool. So when we're talking about spiritual growth, we don't see a lot of that concrete evidence, right? We're just living it and feeling it in every moment. But you're getting it. You're on your way. And you're going to learn soon to release sorrows. It may come in the form of leaving connections that you have that maybe are not serving that passion for purpose that's within you. It may come in the form of that for some of you. But staying true to your heart without trampling on others' hearts is your goal, right? And it's possible. There's room for everyone's needs. There's room for everyone's life path, right? I'm just saying that this may result, this growth of yours from the inside out may result in some falling away of some connections. And it might leave you a little sad, but it doesn't mean that has to be a permanent falling away. And it doesn't mean, and it literally, this doesn't have to mean, this is just because it's in the external position here. I'm thinking that it could, for some of you, mean leaving some connections behind. For others, this could also translate into maybe some little sorts of rituals you can do, like burning sage or, dancing wildly in the room to release some of these old sorrows, something external in your life that you can do to kind of do away with old frustrations or resentments or sadness that's created inside of you. It all starts with tapping into your heart space. You're on a beautiful path right now, Leo, and I really feel following your passion, even if it's not like there's some of us that are really lucky to be able to be working in a field that is our passion. It's a rare thing, but it's not impossible, right? It's done all the time. It may not be that for you. Like your career path may not have anything to do with what drives you, with your passion, because your career path may have been carved more from your thought processes, more from what you logically thought could, that you were good at and that could carry you along and give you the right salary and support you. That's great. That's a beautiful, beautiful experience. But don't ignore the passion, because it's there. And so on the side, you might have your career path, but also volunteer to help homeless animals, or get involved with some homeless efforts, or whatever causes that connect you back to humanity via your heart. That could be done on the side of your life purpose, right? The external life purpose through your career path, or raising your family at the same time. You can be giving back to others. This is a beautiful time where your heart will know no bounds, Leo, and you can, bring everything out, give to others, and still have room for your own growth. Beautiful. I love it. Okay, I love you guys very much, and I'm very grateful you're here. I want to continue this, so I will see you again next time. You could subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell, and then the videos when they post will show up. Or just check back with me. I'll be around again middle of the month. Love you guys. Bye.